Yeah, hi guys. Good evening, all of you. Hope all of you can hear me. Anyone, guys? Can you please confirm? Is I'm audible, guys?
Yes, sir, audible.
Right. So, guys, I think yesterday I have taken the session, but a very few people joined yesterday. Don't worry. So I didn't taken much. The discussions also. Just it is a very basic level only. So once again, I will just recap the session, guys. Who has missed yesterday's class? So no need to worry about that. So it's an only introduction part only. So once again, if I quickly review the last session, guys. So what I discussed here is, in the previous class, I shown you how to import the data, guys. So how we imported the data from CSV files. So yesterday I have shown how to import the data from the Excel sheets. So Excel sheets, guys, Excel sheets are nothing but a collection of Excel file itself is a collection of sheets. Just give me a second. Let me check with the yesterday's notes if you have. Just give me a second, guys. Yeah. No, this one. No. Yeah. Once again, guys, I will just recap the last session once again, just quickly. So as I explained in the last session is, guys, if anyone has missed the yesterday's class and even the previous classes also, guys, so don't worry. So I can just share you all the recording videos. So as part of the last session, guys, I have just started with how to transform the data. So first we done importing of data, guys. So we have seen importing of data. From where we imported the data, guys? From importing a CSV file. And in the last class, I've shown how to import the data from Excel sheet. So nothing difference is there, guys. In the place of CSV file, I'll select the Excel. In the Excel sheets, we are having an Excel file contains multiple sheets are there. It will ask you from which sheet you want to import the data. So at a time, you can select multiple sheets to import the data, guys. That is what we discussed in the last session. So once the importing is done, the main important point which we have started is nothing but transforming the data, guys. So let me open the file. What the file we have imported in the last class? Let me import the file once again, guys. So I've saved it as an extension of .pbax file. So this is batch 5pm .pbax file, guys. So let me open the file. I'll show you what we have done in the last class. I'll show you the example for the time being. Just a minute, guys. It's opening. Right. This is the one which we have started in the last class, guys. We imported the files. You can see on the right hand side, you can see the data pane. In the data pane, you can see all the tables, whatever we have imported. We call it as tables or we can call it as queries, guys. So see there, these are the tables what we have imported. These are basically what we call it as tables or queries. So very easy. I just get the data from where you want to extract the data. As of now, I just shown only two options, guys. One is nothing but a text or a CSV file, and the other one is nothing but, which is nothing but the Excel workbook. So an Excel workbook is a collection of sheets, guys. We can import the data from multiple sheets. So that is what I just shown you in the last session. I have explained you guys. So just simply select the Excel workbook, and even I have shared the files also. So once again, if anyone wants, I can share you the files once again for the today's class also. And after that, the main important thing we have started is how to transform the data, guys. We are not going to start with anything like reporting in the initial classes itself. First of all, what we have to do, guys, the first thing we have to do is, after importing the data, first of all, we have to transform the data, guys. So transform is nothing but we have to make some changes to the data. So why we have to make the changes, guys? Sometimes our required information may not be available in our tables. Then what we have to do? We have to transform the data. So where to do this transformation, guys? To perform this transformation, Power BI has given a separate tool called as what we are going to call it as a Power Query Editor, guys. So way to transform the data, guys, it is Power Query Editor. If anyone having the idea about Excel, guys, in Excel also Power Query Editor will be there, guys. So these tools are common tools, guys. Power Query Editor, what we call it as, it is also there in Excel sheet also. In Excel also, we can do all the transformation, guys. So in Power Query Editor, we can perform all these transformations. We have to do that. How to open this Power Query Editor, guys? Nothing to do. Simple. What you have to do, guys? Here we are having the option called as transform data is an option what we have it, guys. So I just click on transform data, guys. See there in the toolbar, you are having in the ribbons, we can see something called as, once again, guys, there only we can see something called as an transform data was there. Once you click on transform data, it is going to open this Power Query Editor, guys. So don't get confused between the Power BI desktop and the Power Query Editor. Both the environments are completely different. In Power Query Editor, we'll transform the data, guys. In Power BI desktop, we are going to create the visuals. Here we don't create any visuals, guys. We are not going to create any visuals. What we are going to do, guys? Simply we are going to transform the data according to our requirement, guys. That is what we are going to do it here. Can you see, guys? This is what we call it as. This is how the Power Query Editor looks like. So whenever I open this Power BI, the Power Query Editor, on the left hand side, basically we can see some tables, guys. That is nothing but queries. See how many queries are there? 9 queries are there. On the left hand side, we can see something called as a queries. And on the right hand side, we can see something called as an query settings are there. So just I explained a little bit importance of these query settings, guys. So what is the main objective of these query settings is, whatever the changes we have applied or whatever the steps we have applied to the query, all the steps are going to be maintained there, guys. As a log, it will show you. Any operation if you do, see, observe carefully, already there are some steps are there. I'll explain that later. You can see here, guys, source. Okay, after that promoted the headers. I'll explain that in the later classes. Already there are some steps are applied. Later, once again, I'll discuss about all these applications in the later classes. So once if you applied any changes, guys, for example, I just removed some of the columns. Let us say that I'm removing this column here, guys. Right click and I remove the column. Immediately it will maintain the step here, guys. See that, remove the columns. After that, let us say that I just an example. I splitted this column, guys. For example, I am splitting this column by using, let us say, number of characters. Don't worry. What is that? We'll discuss it later, guys. Just an example. I splitted the columns by position, guys. So if you observe carefully, what happened, you can see that. So every operation you applied here, it is going to be separating like this, guys. It is maintaining a step like this. And you know that what is the main purpose of this step? So main purpose of this steps is nothing but to know what the changes we have done to the table, guys. So each and every step is maintained here now, so that after some time, so what are the changes we have done? I removed a column. I splitted the columns by positions. So something we can understand that, okay, oh, these are the changes what we have been done. Not only that, guys, even we can undo the changes. For example, if you have removed the column, I want to get the column once again back. Which column you have removed, guys? Gender column, I think I removed, right? If I remove the step here, guys, see, remove the columns. I will undo the step, guys, delete the step. It is asking, are you sure you want to delete the step? Deleting this step may affect the subsequent steps, which could cause you query to break. Okay, no problem. As of now, delete. Can you see, guys? I got the gender column back now. So like this, it allows you to undo the steps also. Whatever the steps we have been applied, all the steps will come to know about the changes. And apart from that, there is an option for you to undo the steps also. Even not only now, don't think that we can do only now before saving it. Not now, guys. After 1 year also, we can make the changes. But because all these steps are maintained by the Power BI. So these are the steps we applied. This is how this table was created. So in future, after 1 year, if anybody wants to know that, like how this table has been created. So these are the changes what we have been applied. So that anyone can understand it, guys. And one more small point also. In the last class, I didn't discuss about that. Technically split columns by position. Okay, it is technically split column by position. But for what purpose we delete it? For specifically for some kind of a business rule, it is going to be. See, just to make you understand that actually the column contains the data like southwest, northwest, southeast, northeast. Just an example. So to which region they belongs to. So for what purpose we are splitting that? I want to know the direction. So just an example, I can rename this column, guys. Like right click and I can say there is an option called as rename option column. So generally we'll do like this, guys. Splitted column. So splitted column to generate, which is going to be the direction. Let us say some business rule to get the direction, something like that, what we can see, or to generate the region. So something like that, for what purpose you have done, you can rename it. So for what purpose you have removed the columns, for what purpose we have added the column, for what purpose we have modified the column. So you can just make some idea about that. Okay, I splitted this column to generate some kind of a direction I have been generated. See there? Splitted columns to generate the region. So for what purpose we have been done. So we can also rename the columns also, guys. Rename the step also to know that for what purpose, what is the business, the reason scenario. So why you have been renamed the column, or why you have splitted the column, or why you are removing the column, or why you transform the column. We can maintain all that particular steps, guys. And one more example, practical I have shown you yesterday in the last class is, guys, creating the groups. So actually the tables are not like created the groups like this, guys. I just separated the groups, guys. Once again, quickly I'll show you. I'll say ungroup them, guys. I will just ungroup. Don't delete the group, guys. Delete the group means tables will be deleted. Ungroup them. Ungroup them. It is going to be ungroup them. Basically, your tables are going to be look something like this, guys. So today it is very simple. It is only just 9 tables are there. Easily we can manage the tables. Easily you can select the table. Easily we can manage the tables. That's why what we did is, guys, just to separate them, I created some kind of a groups, guys. See there, right click and just created the new group. I said, which is going to be sales group, guys. Very easy, guys. Just like in normal, how do you maintain the files in your system? See, let us say that sales data. So these are all data related to sales, guys. So what I did now, simple, I selected the table, drag it and drop it, guys. Just drag it and drop it. So just we can move it. Otherwise, right click on this. We are having the option called as a move to group to sales group, guys. You can easily, we can move from one group to another group very easily, guys. Like this. Again, I created a one more group, guys, new group. Let us say something like for example, some HR group, it is going to be created. Just an example, guys. It is going to be nothing but some gap-minded data set, some insurance data set I'm putting into some HR data. The HR group, guys. Like this, just like in normal in our system, in our system also, guys, we don't maintain all the files in on the desktop, right? On the desktop itself, we are going to maintain different groups, will different folders will maintain. So why do you maintain all the folders? We know them, guys, isn't it? So otherwise we can't identify which file is for what purpose. That's why what we will generally do is we'll create the folders to manage the files in an easy way. That is the reason why we are going to create it, guys. Okay, fine. Right. So that is the one which we can see as of this particular application, guys. So these are the things what we discussed in the last session we have been covered. So once again, as I said that now, guys, once again, we'll review all that. Almost all the basics are over. In the next class, I'll start with the practicals, guys. So one small options are left over, guys. That is nothing but what I'm going to do is we imported the data like this, guys, and I've shown you how to import the data also. Right click here, and here you are having the option called as a new query. Directly here also we can import in, guys. No need to go to the Power BI desktop and no need to get the data. Even in Power Query Editor also, we can import the data, guys. See there, new sources, you can select the option. Same technique, guys. All the options, whatever we have seen in the last class, we can see the same example, same application as it is, guys. So we can import the data from here also, guys. Right click here and I select a new query, whatever the options you want to select it. So one more small option I'll tell you, guys. The option is nothing but sometimes, yes, maximum you are going to import the data, guys. Maximum you are going to import the data from the CSV files or Excel sheets from wherever you want to import it. But apart from that, sometimes to make you understand the concept in a easy way, what we are going to do, guys, what we are going to do is we are going to perform something like what we can do is what shall I say is, yeah, sometimes you have to enter the data, guys. We have to enter the data, guys. We are going to enter the data. So just like in normal Excel sheets and all these things, we'll enter the data now, guys. Here also, we are going to enter the data as it is, guys. Okay. So what shall I do now? So which is going to be nothing but what I'm going to do, guys. You can also enter the data. It's very easy and simple techniques, guys. The name itself will suggest what they will do. See, split columns. There is an option called as an split column. So there only it's suggesting you guys. What is the purpose of split column? It is basically used to split the data in the column, guys. See, easy, very it is. It's like choose columns, keep rows, remove rows, group by, change the data type, merge the queries, append the queries. So even technically, even you are not aware about what they will do and how to do, at least we'll get some idea, guys. Okay, this option is for so and so purpose. This option is for so and so purpose. At least we'll get some idea about how to perform those kind of an operations. We'll come to know about that, guys. Okay. So now the option is nothing but very simple, guys. Enter data. Can you see there? There is an option in the toolbar. Enter data, guys. So this enter data option is available in both the places, guys. Here also it is available. Even in the Power BI desktop also we are having the option. Same option, guys. Same option. Can you see there? This is Power BI desktop, guys. Create a new table by typing or pasting in a new content. Sorry, guys. Here also we can see the same thing. Create a new table by typing or pasting in new content. Same option, guys. So if you want to enter the data, sometimes you can also create your own tables. We have to create it, guys. Some cases we'll create it. But because sometimes I want to explain the data, I cannot explain with a large size data sets. Normally, for a large size data sets, I can't explain the data with a large size data sets. Then what we are going to do, guys, we are going to perform these operations in an easy way by entering the data manually, guys. How we are going to do that? Simple. It is very easy, guys. Simple. We have an option called as an enter data. See, click on that, guys. Just click on the enter data. Automatically, just like an Excel-like screen will come like this, guys. Just like an Excel kind of a screen, we are going to get like this. What you have to do, guys? Simple. Enter the data, guys. So as I said that, right, you can enter your own data, guys. Like for example, something like a student ID, student name, what is the course and what is the fee. So let me enter the data, guys. Just I'm not entering too many values, guys. Just a 5-6 records I'm importing it. I'm entering the data. You cannot enter large volumes of data, guys. Thousands of records. We can't enter the data, right? So it is going to be A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z, something names, whatever the names you require, some PQRS, some data, guys. Some random data, I'm entering the data, guys. Just enter Java, testing, let us say Power BI, let us say Oracle, and let us say something like a .NET, for example. Enter the data, guys. Fee, Java, for example, 6,000. Testing, let us say that 4,000. Let us say Power BI, 5,000. And Oracle, for example, 4,500. .NET, 7,000. Enter the table name, guys. The table name is going to be, let us say, students data. It's going to be students data set, guys. Click on OK. That's it, guys. A table is going to be gets created now. So this table, don't worry, I'll just edit the, okay. Don't worry, I'll tell you in the later classes, guys. So this is how to enter the data, guys. So what I did is, guys, okay, sorry. It's student ID, right? Just give me a second. Right. So this is the table what I created, guys. So we entered the data manually. We didn't imported the data from anywhere, guys. We entered the data manually from our side. So multiple ways we can enter the data, multiple ways we can insert the data, guys. We can enter the data, we can import the data. Both the options are available, guys. You can enter your own data if you want. Otherwise, we can import the data from somewhere, wherever you want to implement it, guys. I'll explain that later, Sumit. Sumit, right? Yeah. I'll explain the data. Does it takes the top row as a header automatically? Yes, absolutely, it will take it, guys. But for that also, Power BI will apply a step, which I'll explain that later. Okay, that's why in any table you select this option, any table we selected the imported the data, you can see that promoted the headers. See that promoted the headers. Everywhere there is a step called as an promoted header step will be there, which is done automatically by the Power BI. You need not to worry about that. Okay, we'll discuss the scenario, guys. So mainly what we did is, guys, we imported the data from a CSV file. We imported the data from an Excel sheet, and as well as we imported the data, we created the data manually also. Apart from that, later I'll show you how to import the data from something like a SQL server, Oracle database. I explained, guys, from different types of cloud systems, all these things I'm going to import the data, guys. Okay, so these are the some of the basics which we have to study before starting with the practical, guys. So in the next class, I'll start with the main practicals, guys, which will start with transformations. Anyhow, I'll explain all those things, but from where our transformation starts, guys? Our main transformation starts from here, guys. From here, the main transformation starts. These are the options we are going to cover up, guys. You can observe carefully, starting from here, whatever I have highlighted. Choose columns, remove columns, keep rows, remove rows. Okay, sorting, ascending, descending order, splitting the columns, group by columns, data type. Okay, use the first row as a header, replace values, merge the queries, append the queries. These are all the main options what we are going to study them, guys. That is the main transformations. Apart from that, we also have some other transformations also, guys. So many transformations we are going to perform, guys. So many transformations. So see, specifically there is a transform ribbon is there. So all these are going to be transformations only, guys. We are going to study all these transformations. We are going to study it, guys. Just give me a second. Right. So these are all the transformations which we are going to study them, guys. So don't worry, all these transformations, some of the transformations will be repeated, guys. It's not that all the transformations are going to be, it's all the transformations are going to be different, guys. Each and every transformation we are going to cover up this, guys. Up to here we'll cover up every transformation, guys. Group by, use the first row as a header, transpose, reversing of rows. You can see there in a split column, format, extract, statistics, standard, scientific, trigonometry, rounding, information, date, time, duration, everything we are going to cover up them, guys. Okay, so that is the basic objective of this particular the Power Query editor, guys. What you are going to do, guys, we are going to perform all the data transformations. So how to transform the data according to your requirement. So we'll perform. So which type of transformations? Why do you require all these things? We'll discuss it, guys. Okay. So that is what we are going to start it in the next class, guys. So before going to that, already I have explained you. Already I have informed you, guys. From Monday onwards, the link will changes, guys. Okay. So today is the last demo session, guys. Tomorrow you don't have a class, guys. Tomorrow and after tomorrow you don't have a classes, Saturday and Sunday. So on Monday you will again going to resume the sessions, guys, and from where we are going to start with our transformations, guys. If anyone has missed the previous classes, guys, if anyone has missed the previous classes, guys, so these are the classes that has been happened in the last 4-5 days, guys. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today is the Friday, guys. So these are the last four classes which I have taken, guys. So you can see there, guys. I'll share you the link. If anyone wants to go through these particular classes, you can just go through them, guys. I've shared the link, guys. Obviously, you will get the link, guys. So see, this is a follow-up mail which my backend team will send you, guys. So this is like a this is what we generally call it as an follow-up mail, guys. So thanks for attending the Power BI. So time, whatever the time duration, course content will be there, demo videos will be there, guys, and all the whatever the procedures for doing all these things. This is your payment, the how to do the payment, guys. So for the next class, which is on the Monday's class, guys, the link will changes, guys. So who has been got registered for the course by paying the fees, only those will get the link, guys. So only those people can join from the Monday's class, guys. So if you want to go ahead with the course, so please complete your registration before the Monday's class, guys. Okay. So that is, and shared you the videos also, guys. Whatever the last 4 class videos are there, the 4 class videos I have shared you today also. One more session will be there. So today's session is nothing but I explained you only enter data, guys. Remaining options are I just recapped the previous classes only. I have been just covered up them. So what has been happened in the last 3-4 classes, guys, you can go through the recording. So if anybody has missed the last 3 or 4 classes, on Monday's class, I'll start with the practical application, guys. Okay. So that's it for the today's class, guys. So today's class, as I said that, so not that much class will be there, as I already yesterday told you. Just recapping of all the previous classes, guys. And this is the way how we have to work with them. So even installation also I have done, guys. Installation is also very easy. Anybody can download the software and you can install the software, guys. So that's it for the today's class, guys. Just for today, I'll stop it here. We'll continue on the Monday's class, guys. Okay. Anyone, guys? Any questions? So I can just take up some few questions, guys, if you want, and we can end up the session for today if you have any doubts. Yes, anyone? Any questions, guys? So every day your class timing is from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., guys. So, and sessions will go up to 2 months, guys. Almost all 2 months it will take it, guys. Right? Fine. Anyone, guys? Any questions if you have? I can just clarify and we can end up the session for today.
Hello, sir.
Yes, yeah, yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm a SaaS developer having 3.9 years of experience, and currently I want to switch my career into Power BI and SQL.
Okay.
So after the completion of Power BI course, is there any job assistance from the team?
Yeah. Job assistance. See, job assistance means I'll give you all the required. What do you mean to say? So what you're expecting? Job assistance means
Referral is
referrals and all these things I can give you. That is not okay. If you want, see, that is not going to be it's not guaranteed that is what I can say, that if any requirements are there, generally, if whenever we came to know about some requirements or if anybody approaches us for any requirements on Power BI, generally we'll share it in the groups. And apart from that, whenever I found some relevant jobs in the Naukri or some other referrals through my LinkedIn, generally I'll share you all that particular referrals to you. But apart from that, basically for the technical technical concepts regarding the interview, that I'm going to help you in any way. So whatever you require, if you want any materials or if you want any other technical aspects related to that, all these things I'm going to provide you through the training program. And after the training program also, I'm going to provide you through our group. You will be there.
Which group, sir?
We'll create a Telegram group for that.
After okay.
We'll create it because batch is not yet started, right? So once if it is closed, then I will create a Telegram group and we will discuss it on the group.
Okay, sir. Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Right. Yep. Any others, guys? Any other questions?
Sir, in case of any quick emergency, like any information we needed on a priority, like can we contact you?
Yes, surely. You can contact me. Even I have given my number also in the last class. Some people are having that. Anyhow, we'll also create a group. In the group also, you can just post me. You can just call me. Even participants will call me or they will generally they will text me. Don't immediately means see. Because I will, you know that,
in case of emergency,
in case of emergency means immediately I cannot respond, right? See, now I was in the class, so if immediately call me and you want, sir, I want so and so thing, means I cannot do that. But generally, text me. In the case if it is any urgency is there, then I can take up the call.
Sure.
Okay. Fine.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm a fresher. Power BI wants 6 years of experience. Power BI 6 years of experience means it becomes too much. It's going to becomes because you cannot manage the role. You are saying that you are a fresher, right? Power BI wants 6 years of experience. No. That much is not required. You need not to go with that. You can do one thing, Madhavi, right? Yeah. So Madhavi, just we can discuss it offline after the class. If you want, you can just text me if you have already my number. Or else in the next class, because that is going to be up to you, right? So I want to just discuss with you why 6 years and all these things. So just we can discuss offline, right? Fine, Madhavi. Right.
Hello, sir.
Yes, yeah, hello.
Yes, sir. Sir, currently I'm working on as a SaaS developer.
Okay, as you said that, right?
Yeah. And I have worked on like SaaS visual analytics too. That is visualization. So for getting the job into Power BI, can I put in resume like for Power BI I have worked on?
Yes, absolutely. So whatever the visualization skills you have applied, say that you have been worked on that particular Power BI. Just instead of saying that SAS, you are saying that you are having somewhere around 3.5 years of experience, right?
Right. 3.9.
Okay,
yeah.
3.9. So you do one thing, 2 years experience, you put it on the SAS, and that 1.9 years of experience, you put it in Power BI.
Okay, but the project means can you give us the project?
The project you can put it the same SAS project only, whatever you have been you have been working on that. Just change the title and just put the same project, but say that it is a Power BI project.
Okay.
You understood?
Means
Your role is the report developer or a Power BI developer will be there. So whatever the reports you have created, you said that you are working as a visualization expert in the SAS.
for
Apply
just this 1 year I have worked on
just
this.
1 year, 2 years, you can 1.9 years, you put it as a data visualization expert on Power BI. See, obviously, as I know that SAS is also going to be having a data visualization, data analytics, everything will be there, right?
Right.
So instead of saying that you've done it in Power BI, you say that you've done it in, instead of saying that you've done it in the SAS, you say that you have done it in the Power BI.
Okay, sir. But sir, means for just this 1 year, I have worked on that. And in project, can we put it like that? Like
Yeah, you can
years?
put it, no problem. Nobody will ask you, right? See, even if you go for a background verification also, what they will ask only whether he has been working in your company. Only that is the one thing they will ask. And what is the role? Generally, they will ask it. But whether you worked on what project, whether you have worked on Power BI, whether you on SAS, they don't do those verifications, right? They only gives you the verification that he has worked in the project, in the company. That's it.
Okay. Sir.
Fine.
Thank you, sir.
Right. Anyone else, guys? Any questions? Yes. Hi, Vamsi. I worked related to non-technical projects. Will I survive here after learning Power BI, and can I put some experience? Yes, it's a Vidyala. Santoshini. Yeah. Yes, Santoshini. It's an Power BI is not an it's not a technical project. It's not a technical skill. So it's completely like a visualization skill. We'll call it as a storytelling skill also. So it is a kind of an art. It's some kind of an art actually. So it's not that you have been got work, but you should be in a position to show your confidence and expertise. That is what we require it. Okay. Whether you have been having a prior experience or don't have any prior experience does not matter. Become an expertise and please be confident with that. So if you can answer the question, if you can do a particular problem statement confidently, surely you can get a job. Maybe it's not immediately 1 or 2 jobs. If 1 or 2 interviews, if you can attend, automatically 3rd or 4th interview, you can crack the interview. Okay.
Can I put some experience related?
Yeah, you can put some experience that as we have to look into that, like how much gap you are having, how much experience you're having, how much you are able to expertise. See, simply if you say that, sir, I have a 5 years of experience, can I put a 5 years of experience? You can put it, but provided, do you have the knowledge of do you have that particular skill set that you can show it in a 5 years of experience? So that we have to consider that, isn't it? So without having expertise, I cannot show that I cannot go for a 5. You cannot go for a 5 years. Depending on that, you can say 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. It depends on your expertise.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Fine. Right. Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Anyone? So feel free to discuss, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to discuss. Even not only now, even in the classes also, if you have any questions, so you can just raise the question immediately, guys. You are allowed to unmute and you can speak. So some training academies, what they will do is they don't allow you to speak, guys. So if you have any questions, just you have to post it in the chat window. So even the chat window also only I can see, only the trainer can see. But here it is not like that. Everyone can see, guys. Whatever the question, if anybody posted, anybody can see that. Everyone can see them. And even I recommend them also, guys, saying that if anybody having a question, generally some people, what they will do, guys, they will directly post it to me. Instead of posting to me, generally I'll say that post to everyone. So it is going to be post to everyone, guys, so that everyone can see the questions. I think you can see also some of the questions which are posted by some of the participants, you can see them. And you are allowed to speak also. But in some training academies, they are not like that. They don't allow you to speak. They don't allow you to post anything also. But here, whatever the sort of doubts you are having, you came here to learn something, guys. You are here to learn something. So utilize it. Any questions? Immediately you can raise the questions, guys. Right. Fine, guys. Okay, then. Just for today, I'll stop it here, guys, and we can continue in the next session. So as I already told you guys, for next session on Monday class, you will be having a change in the link, guys. Who has been, just please complete your registration. If anyone having any further questions, guys, you can just feel free to reach me. So I'm sharing my number 8008077117. It's my number, guys. I just posted in the chat window. You can just make a note of the number. If you have any further queries, guys, feel free to reach me. Just text me, guys. If you really want to talk to me, so just we can discuss over the call also. But I'll tell you the time. At the time, you can discuss it, guys. So for initially, text me, guys, if you have any further queries. Okay. So any queries related to link or any registration or anything, guys, so feel free to reach me. So please complete your process before the next class, guys. I recommend you. So like last minute again, they don't share the link. Class will start. Okay, you will do the payment. You will share the link. The team will be busy. Immediately, you may not get the link because I see the people who face the problems. So please complete off your registration either before maximum by tomorrow if you can complete it. So you can get the link and you can join the group, join the meeting without having any problem, guys. Okay. So thanks for today, guys. Thanks for today. I'll see you all of you on the Monday's class with a new link at the same time, 5 p.m. guys, where I'll start with the practical implementations, guys. Okay. Thanks all of you for today, guys.